Oh my goodness. It has been a very, very long time since I have seen this screen that is not currently loading at all. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Healers Only. It has been a very, very, very long time. So long that I have now got this. Oopsie doopsie. I didn't mean to do this. I'm gonna be very honest right now because I want to be. I got burnt out from playing late game Genshin content. I know I still have a lot to do on this account. I have a lot of characters to build. As you can see, we're still level 60 with a lot of them. It's just, I don't even know. I think I just really did get burnt out from the whole game at this stage, and I didn't want to play it anymore on this account. I really didn't have an interest in it. But I am back now. We have Bennett here, but we have nothing. I'm going to buy both of these because this ends in 8 days. Wow, we have a good amount of funds for Siegeween. I think we're gonna get her. Yeah, like I said, I feel like with this account, it's very difficult for me to just find the motivation to keep going back to it, I suppose. I can't even explain it. It's like a burnout, but I feel bad for burning out. Like I want to play it, but then I think about playing it and I kind of cringe. So I don't know what that's about. I think what we're going to be doing today is we are going to try and get, where is he? Right here, our C6 Hydro Traveler, because as you can see, this one heals. And we really want that. Then I probably will do some building if I remember. For now, we are going to try and get C6 Traveler. So let's first of all go to Fontaine. We have other areas to unlock as well. Oh, I shouldn't have went to the statue. You know what? I'm going to unlock this statue right here. There we go. New teeny tiny island unlocked. And if we look here, we already have 9. The next one is a constellation. Now, I'm not too sure if I finished all of the Archon quests. I did not. Okay, so we will be getting some from this as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the story and get however many constellations it is. I believe it's just one more. It has been some time since I passed out, to be fair. I don't even know when the last time was. A couple of months ago, I think. You know, that's what I was just doing. I was making it more realistic. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hi, Siegeween. Oh, can't wait for you to be on this account, hopefully. I mean, I barely have 10 wishes, but I have a guaranteed early. I think it will be 10 pity if she's on the next tadpole. Okay, so that last part was filmed about a month ago. Actually, exactly a month ago to this day. So that's how we're dealing with this account right now. I also was able to get Gorou from this event. So we have C3 now, only one more to go before we can finally use him. So as we continued with the Archon quest, we figured out that everyone was trying to devise a plan to trap Farina. Why did I put spoke to a cup down in my notes? Oh right, we spoke to the cup. I remember now. That was something that happened. So we tried to stop the prophecy, watched Farina's endless struggles and the inevitable prophecy coming true. But don't worry guys, spoiler alert, it's okay. Because after one long trial, one giant narwhal, one harbinger saving the day, and one very, very sad Farina, it actually ended up pretty well for her and everyone else because they didn't, you know, get turned into water. And after we finished the Archon quest fully, we watched the demise of Fossalor. That was definitely something. But after we did that, we were able to get our last constellation from Archon quests, which meant we only had to get 2 more from all of the Hydroculi. Well, not all of them, just a lot of them. We obtained C4 Hydro Traveler, only had 2 more to go. So let the hunt begin. I started by cutting the map up, so to speak, so that I could focus on mini sections and I would get the hydroculi from there. We started with the new mini-map to begin with because there was only a couple of them there, and I thought just get it over and done with. It was a bit of a struggle because we had to go through a quest to start it, and I swear I saw Dr. Ratio, and he's not even in this game. Now, there's a part in this one where we see that big fish creature, and I could have swore it's the narwhal. Is it not? I guess it's not, because we didn't react like it was. Anyways, we collected everything from that island, and then we moved on to the actual big map where everything else was. We had to get 30 more for this next level up, which is only one of them. So we had to go through 3 sections of the statues until we got our 2 final constellations, getting quite a lot more hydroculi before we were able to get C6 Hydro Traveler. It was a lot. I mean, I had to get oculi from everywhere. On the big map, I decided to skip out the part with the melazines because it was all underground and that was a whole other quest, and there are a lot of easier ways to get these, and I'm all about speedrunning right now. While getting this first part where I had to get 30 hydroculi, I actually did the event that was currently out. It did it a little differently because there was only 1 healer, but I managed to do it all. We got all the primogems for that, which is good because our total for Siege Queen is now much higher than it was 1 month ago. After activating our constellations, we finally had C6 Hydro Traveler, who is indeed a healer. So he better be good, is all I'm thinking, because I have done a lot of work for this boy, and if he does not show what he can do, I don't want him. Another sword healer added to our collection. The list keeps growing. I gave him a sword and actually changed a few things around with some of our other sword healers, mainly Bennett, because they were doing really badly, a lot of these characters. I'm so sorry. I'm such a bad parent to them. Well, now we had to get building Hydro Traveler. First thing we did was actually not build Hydro Traveler, was I went to some Mondstadt domains for Bennett's weapon because he kind of needed it. Because I use all of these characters. I have my set mains. You can kind of tell by now. You can kind of tell by now who those tend to be, but I still use him and I still care about him. So we did the Mondstadt domains, which were, they were interesting, alright. But we did eventually get what we needed for him, and then we were able to go and build Traveler. So the first thing we did was some Inazuma domains for the sword. I don't know if the sword is necessarily good, but it's a 4-star, and I'm very limited because there are so many healers with swords. But we did that, we leveled it up some, and then I also fought some bosses to continue leveling up that sword. And you know, I'd just like to take this time to say that I am so happy that I eventually did this and was able to get the healer Traveler that I needed. I really was worrying that I wouldn't get to it just out of pure burnout, but I am very glad that I was able to get what I needed. And now we can move on to the, I guess, 3 remaining healers, that being Luck with Gorou, Luck with Siege Queen, and Luck with Cloud Retainer. I'm noticing a pattern. So it was actually pretty easy to level up the Traveler. I was just missing a few boss materials, not like big boss materials, like the little guys. I was missing some of them, which is kind of embarrassing on my half. Then I realized my artifacts were really lacking, not just with Traveler because his were all at level 0, but everyone else's. I thought I was doing much better with those, but apparently not. So I decided to level up a lot of those because I wanted my characters to, you know, be able to fight well. I wanted to at least level 8 most of these artifacts, and I think I managed to do that with Jean, Farina, and Shinobu, as well as Traveler because he needed them, because otherwise he'd be stuck at 0. Next was the talents, which I forgot for Traveler is that they change every time. So I was just glad I was doing this on a Sunday. And you know what I needed to get for the talents other than the books? The books are easy. I did a few domains for those. It's nothing. The material I needed was those cute little guys from the ocean. I had to go quote unquote fishing, and it brought me so much pain, so much sadness. Some of them didn't even see it coming. Some of them tried to fight back. Some of them just made me feel like a monster. So Hydro Traveler, you better be worth it. After taking the time to level up his talents, I went back to the artifacts again and leveled some of those up because I had a little bit more stuff for them. And then I was finally on to doing the little not boss fights. Basically hilly trails. I had to just fight a lot of them. And I think this is kind of a good time to say that after the next video, I'm most likely going to be going on a hiatus from this specific account. Not everything, I will still be uploading, but just healers only. I think it's kind of obvious because there haven't been many of these in a while. I've just been feeling really burnt out and I kind of need to take a break from it so I can get back and actually enjoy playing. Not right after this video, it will be the next one after hopefully we get Siege Queen, but after then I will be taking an official hiatus from healers only. But I will still be doing my current Swap Luck series and Harmony only, probably Wuthering Waves, and I want to try some other things as well that aren't gacha games. Because I kind of get stuck in gacha games, you know, that's kind of my gimmick right now, but I want to branch out and not rely on luck for entertainment. So the next thing we did was we ascended Traveler to level 70. It was pretty easy. We didn't need any resin or any real hard work for it, and so it was pretty easy to do that. I'm quite glad that he's just easy to level up there because the talents are so annoying. Anyways, that was all we needed to do with Hydro Traveler and everything for now. I was able to level him up, get his sword leveled, artifacts, talents, and he's okay when he doesn't get one shot by a boss. He's okay. That just leaves the rest of this account now. I have a lot of things I do want to do in the future after my hiatus once I've gained that motivation. I want to do more focused videos on characters and things like that. Probably just pretty chill videos, except for when I'm pulling for characters. I want to build Farina. I want to build Kokomi because I've really been lacking on Kokomi and I'm so sorry, Kokomi. After the next video, hopefully we get Siege Queen. I do have a guaranteed and I have a lot more Primogens now, so hopefully we can get her, and then after that it'll be a while till we're back on this account. But thank you everyone for all the love you have given on this series. I will be back. This sounds like I'm destroying all of the episodes ever. I'm not. They'll still be up. You can still watch them. And I will be back. That is a threat. I will be back. But not for a while. Thank you for all of the support and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.